of you that are standing, you might want to take a seat because today we have a doozy for you. If you're wondering if your Philips Respironics device, if you should still use it or not, today we're going to help clarify it to the best of our ability. The FDA has classified the Philips Respironics recall as a Class 1 recall. Now, for those of you that don't understand the classes of recalls, I'm going to go through them so that you don't have to. I'm going to be reading the classifications of the recall off of the Investigations Operation Manual for 2021 directly off the FDA's website. A Class 3 recall is a situation in which use of or exposure to a violative product is not likely to cause adverse health consequences. A Class 2 recall is a situation of which use exposure to a violative product may cause temporary or medical reversible adverse health consequences, or where the probability of serious adverse health consequences is remote. A Class 1 recall, which is the Philips Respironics recall, is a situation in which there is a reasonable probability that the use or exposure of a violative product will cause serious adverse health consequences or death. Now, as you can see from what I just said, the Class 1 recall is actually the worst recall. Now, for this reason, you see why Philips Respironics has stated to discontinue the use of their device. Now, for those of you that might ask, why does Philips Respironics state for their ventilator patients to continue use of the device? Ventilator patients are patients that are dependent on the ventilator to get their respiration, so it's an artificial life support for them. So for that reason, they don't want to take the patients off, because taking the patients off can cause harm or cause death to them. And the benefits of using the ventilator outweigh the risks of the potential hazards declared in the recall. Taking the patients off the ventilators will be life-threatening to them. Now, some of these ventilators that are out there, everyone's claiming about an inline bacteria filter, to use an inline bacteria filter. These filters are great when you're using on a ventilator because it is before the humidifier. So before any humidification to the patient, that bacteria filter is inline, close, like proximal to the machine. For patients that use CPAP or BiPAP devices, regular home use ones, that their humidifier is before, it's not recommended to put a bacteria filter in front of a humidifier. For those of you that do not use the humidifier, you can put an inline bacteria filter, and yes, it might help prevent some of the particles from getting to you, but this will not prevent the off-gassing of the foam. So it's a situation of you're going to use it if your physician is telling you to use it because the benefits outweigh the risk for you. This is what an inline bacteria filter looks like. They come in different colors, white, blue. When you're going to put it on your machine, if you see this Dreamstation, it has the humidifier attached. You do not want to connect your bacteria filter in front of a humidifier. That can create mold inside your bacteria filter. You want to use your bacteria filter without a humidifier. So you're going to be connecting it to the back of your machine and then bringing in your tubing and connecting your CPAP tubing. That's going to prevent the particles from getting to your airway, but it's not going to prevent the off-gassing of the foam. As far as us here at SleepPlay, we recommend to find an alternate source of therapy, replace the machine. You might have to buy a machine out of pocket. I understand that CPAP machines and BiPAP machines are very expensive, but when it comes to your health is priceless. So that's something that you don't want to play a game with. This is something you want to take very seriously, and you want to take some type of action. For those of you wondering what's going on with the recall, we can tell you we haven't received any word back from Philips Respironics. We do have all of our machines registered, and we have not gotten on any message, an email, call, any voicemail, nothing. So as of right now, we are still on hold, waiting to see what's going to happen. We have heard rumors that Philips Respironics is waiting on the FDA for approval of what they're going to do for the recall. So that might be what's causing part of the delay. For those of you that are looking for CPAP machines and are wondering where to get one because everybody's sold out, the team here at SleepPlay is ready to assist you. We have machines in-house, in stock, ready to be shipped. Now, on another note, there's another rumor that the ResMed AirSense 11 is around the corner and about to be released. we're all pretty anxious and waiting for that machine to come out. To be the first ones to know about this machine, click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, where we're going to be providing, as soon as we hear an update, as soon as we hear a release of the AirSense 11, we're going to be putting on a video. We know that these are very difficult times and patients need their therapy and are scared and don't know what to do and can't find the information that they might be looking for. This is something that we do have to have a bit of patience. It's not something that can happen overnight. It's not something that they can declare a solution tomorrow or the next day. It might take some time to be able to get that replacement machine or get your machine repaired. So all we can recommend really is to have patience and continue to look for updates till we get once we get an update, we're going to provide an update for all of you. With all this being said, we hope that this video has helped clarify what you're going to do for your next step. Now remember, we always recommend to see your physician. We're not telling you to go out and still use your machines. Opposite, we're actually telling you to discontinue use and try to find an alternate source. In these times of confusion, we invite you to schedule a free consultation at sleepplay.com. You'll schedule that consultation personally with me. I'm a respiratory therapist. I've been in the durable medical equipment industry for about 14 years, and I'll do my best to provide you with the answers that you need and the help that you need. On behalf of the SleepPlay team, it's been a pleasure as always. Please, if you have any comments, comment down below, and remember that 15-minute consultation. Have a happy snooze.